Hello, good morning and welcome. It's the 19th of July and it's just about 7:30 in the morning. And I'd just like to thank everybody for the subscriptions and the likes. Much appreciated. And we'll start with the New Zealand dollar, US dollar. Um, there was extra shorts added to the New Zealand dollar last week. And I think there's going to be even more added this week. The New Zealand dollar has made fresh highs and it's already looking like it's got a little more going for it. So it is actually breaking through the resistance there. So we will be looking for this to come back down, but it is weakness in the US dollar and a little bit of strength in the New Zealand dollar. The commitment of traders, commercials, are 6 to 1 short. 6 to 1 short. We have had divergence on the RSI. We're just having a little bit of a pop up at the moment, but I think that is a very good selling opportunity. So we haven't actually broken through the trend line, or maybe just a tad at the moment. We'll watch that later on today. Thank you. USD Canadian dollar. It looks like it's getting a little bit towards the bottom here. We're at 126.35. Just waiting for it to break the trend line. It's nosing up against it. This has had a fantastic fall. It's come down no end. It's come down from the highs, off the highs. That's 1100 pips. So there is a massive potential to the upside here. The commercials added 38,000 shorts for the Canadian dollar, which of course will be longs for the pair. So we are looking for a turn here. I'll just move. We've already got one in. Okay, put two supports there, make it twice as strong. Okay, right. USD, Japanese yen. While we've seen the dollar falling, a little bit of strength in the yen, not a lot. We've had about 5 or 6 trading days short. I think this will continue down. It should do. The commercials are 4.24 to 1 short the pair. They're long the Japanese yen. So if the dollar's falling and the yen actually picks up a bit of strength, we could see this to shoot quite dramatically short. USD Mexican peso. This has shorted again. It's down on support. I just don't know how low this can go. The commitment of traders are long the pair, so they're short the Mexican peso. They've added 8,600 and taken off 682 longs. That was last Friday. At this level, I would imagine they would have added even more shorts the peso, long the pairs. So I'm expecting that to increase on Friday. Again, we're down on support. I'm just waiting to see if that's going to hold. The RSI has come down to the 30.9. I'm just amazed how far it's gone down and when it's actually going to end. It has been suggested that 1700 might be the bottom, but I thought 1800 would have been. We'll see where it goes to, but just keep watching and wait for the turn on the RSI. Euro GBP, little bit of strength the last couple of days, expecting it to come back down. We've got a divergence of 3.4 to 1, so that's short the pair. It's not a heavy divergence, but it still should follow through. I always find the fundamentals eventually come right. It's just a matter of hanging on and taking a good entry point. The pound New Zealand dollar. Sideways action on this. It's actually fallen below the 50 on the RSI. So I'd like to see that pop back up. I am short this pair. there's been a bit of strength on the New Zealand dollar overnight, so we've got a short candle this morning. The divergence is 7.25 to 1 long the pair. So we'll see what happens with that, but it really ought to follow through long. AUD Japanese yen. It's 8.6 to 1 short, this pair, and it's up at the moment. There is resistance above it. Let's just have a look how far that goes back. It's not, there's a couple of turning points there, but so a little bit there, resistance you can see coming through, and a couple of turning points there, but we are heavily short. The commercials are, this pair. The candle isn't as high as yesterday's, so that looks hopeful that it's actually going to short down through. So I entered yesterday, so I thought it was a fairly good entry point. Yep, so we'll wait for a turn through the RSI, but yep, I'm expecting that pair to short. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching, and appreciate for your likes and subscriptions. All right, cheers now. Bye.